Hello, I just wanted to give you a quick tour of the tiny house here. I'm Mark. Nice to meet you. So yeah, here's how it's sitting right now. So it's just at my sister-in-law's house. But if we do a quick walkthrough, we have a lot of outdoor outlets. So there's one there, one here. I'll point out others. This is the mini split heater slash AC slash fan. So this is a really nice unit here that works great. If we come around here, nothing too mind-blowing on this side of the house. This is where the power hookup comes in. So it's just a big like RV plug, and that's hooked up to our generator here right now, but you can also hook that up to like an RV plug or a home power source. So right now we just have it hooked up pretty simple right to the generator. And then off the back here, we have our instant hot water heater right there that would need a gas hookup. And then we have our freshwater connection. So right now we just have it hooked up to a hose. This is actually the first time we've run this because we never had it on utilities, but we just tested. Everything's working great, and we'll show you that on the interior video. The trailer does have jacks built in on all the corners, so you can level it out really nicely wherever you end up getting set up. And then let's see, we have another power outlet here. So there's like more power outlets on this thing than my whole house. Fresh paint all around. We also have additional jacks that come with it that just help with stabilization, but it's quite a stable house. The windows and then the double front doors here. We just have temporary steps for coming in and out. All right, welcome to the inside. So I just came through the front door here. We don't have a couch in here right now because my sister-in-law has been using this for like yoga and enjoying it while we've had it parked on her property here. But you can see up there is the mini split controls. So it all controls off this remote here. Adjust the temperature. You can turn on and off the light. You can, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do on this. You can do turbo mode. You can do just fan. So the mode settings you can see are changing through like heat. It's hard to see on this little remote here, but you can go from heat to, that's just fan, that's auto, cool, dry, so it's also a dehumidifier, which is pretty cool. So like right now it's very, very hot, so we keep it on cool, and it does a nice job. It even does this cool oscillating motion where the fan will move up and down to keep the air flowing through the whole building. That's kind of a nice thing. Let's see, lights. So there's the overhead light. We've got the television up here, which works. There you go, turn it on. We have the stove here. So it's a oven as well as a stove top. And then this cover we just keep on, but it also fits over the sink, which is kind of nice. So when you're cooking, you get a little more prep surface there. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There you go. So there's one burner, another burner, another burner. Kind of cool. Lights up and everything. Very nice little stove. Then show you here. There's the faucet. I'm not going to run it for super long because we don't have it hooked up to a drain and I don't want to waste water. This is a little plumbing access panel for the nice new shower that I put in. So that comes right on here. See that running. Okay, then bathroom sink. Also, all the faucets, all the hardware are brand new. We've got that. The toilet did fill up. There you go. Nice flush. Soft close. All of that. New mirror here. We have an electrical control panel right here. So this is your breaker box. So this guy is right here. So this is where you turn on the washer dryer combo, the bathroom, fridge, stove, AC, kitchen, living room, etc. Let's see, I'll turn all these on just so we can see. The water heater interior controls are right here. I don't know if it'll turn on because I don't have it hooked up to propane. And there's like a whole cycle to start it, but it's essentially brand new outside there. In here, I've also never tried turning this on, but it's also brand new. These are actually quite expensive. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so it turns right on. These are pretty cool. Turn it off. And of course, all our lights work. We have the bathroom is a light and fan. They both turn on at the same time. And I'll close this window so you don't hear the generator. But yeah, so you can hear the fan kicking on. That video is getting long, so I started over. But here is the hutch. This is actually from the 1800s. It's really cool. It's very well secured. It's attached to this plinth that I built. There's a lot of storage in here. So you've got a little desk surface, you know, all kinds of little drawers. It even locks. So we have that. We have additional drawers here all over. And then I put everything up on this plinth to maximize space. So we have these really big drawers underneath with a lot of storage. There and there. And then we have the nice, you know, brand new fridge and freezer unit. Underneath here, we just have some spare paint and stuff like that. So you have paint that'll match everything that we did. You've got another good sized drawer under here. Another good sized drawer, or little cabinet drawer here. There's also, you know, coat hooks under here. We were going to put like maybe a little hutch or something, or you could put like a rolling chair that you could put and then use the desk over here, something like that, or secondary seating of some sort. Here are the stairs that I built for going upstairs. They're very, very heavy duty. These are all, it's a welded steel frame and then solid wood. I just wanted something that like anybody can really, really, really pull on and it's not going to move. So it's rock solid. So we'll go upstairs real quick. And then we have lighting up here as well. And then that's a queen size bed with storage on either side. So both of those cubbies have storage. That's also an egress window. So you can, you know, it's a legal egress window. So you can exit out of that pretty simply. You'd probably want some sort of a ladder if you're going to be planning on using it. But there is an egress there. So it meets like legal bedroom requirements. There are a couple outlets here as well, so you can plug in there. We have an outlet at the foot of the bed, another outlet right here. I think there might be one or two on that wall as well. There's outlets everywhere in this house. We've got more outlets up there, outlets down here, all of that. I've also added anchors in a few spots. You can see a little anchor there. There's an anchor behind the refrigerator as well. And that's just for storage, like when you're moving, so that, you know, things don't go flying. You don't have furniture sliding around. And whenever we have moved the house, it's gone really well. We've never had anything fall over or anything. It's been pretty straightforward. Yeah, here's a kind of a looking up. So we have a really nice tall ceiling in here as well. Like I'm about 6 foot. I can't even reach the bottom of that light. I'm still a ways off. Lots and lots of windows, which you don't see in a lot of tiny houses. So that window is also an exit window that opens all the way. This is a big fixed picture window. We got the nice double French doors, window over the sink, and then another window in the bathroom. And of course we have 3 windows up in the loft. So it's really pretty. Like if you have a good view or anything, you can see, like when you wake up there, you're just looking out, you know, 270 degrees. It's really nice. Yeah, pretty much everything's brand new. We have this really cool hand-carved sliding door that we put in. So it's on a barn door track. Really pretty door. Soft close on the end and everything. So yeah, that's the basic tour. Hope you enjoy it.